もちろんです。
Sıkıntı yok.
わかりました。
Baştaki üretim değil mi? Değil. Bakayım. Üretemiyorsun. Üretemiyorsun. Okey. F5 attım abi. Save'i de attım.
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all. This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
Can you chill for 2 secs? We go in, we talk, we leave. That's it.
Hanako-sama ga omachi da.
Hila senden 3 tane var. 3 taneden daha fazla var.
She emptied the place. Shit.
Selamünaleyküm.
You have come.
Geldim.
Thanks for meeting me.
Of course, V. And I thank you. Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me, if Yorinobu killed your father. Now...
I knew. From the start.
You... knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
You knew, but didn't do a thing about it. Why? Suddenly sprout a conscience just yesterday?
My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means.
Kardeşi ondan daha kötü. Babanı öldürdü.
Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
Power.
Family. Our
Fast and Furious.
I was to be its heart, to uphold life, ensure continuity, stability,
Evet,
never to
anlarım.
oppose it.
Aileden ben de anlarım.
Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different.
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father, but he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly. That it is difficult.
Mm-hmm. He's your brother. It's been hard. It'll be hard. Let's say I get that. But what changed your mind?
We received a warning during the parade. Security protocols were violated. The first doubts sprouted then. They grew yet greater in your hideout when my brother's assault group arrived not to rescue, but to kill.
Yorinobu was just plain willing to sacrifice you.
My father was right about my brother. He never cared for us.
Ya bunu yeni
I
fark
was brought
ettim.
up to be the heart of the family. It is time for the Arasakas to listen to their heart. It will bring justice.
İyi dedin. Tek atabilirim
Did
istersen.
you bring Soul Killer? As we agreed you
Finger
would.
on the trigger. Don't say a word.
Seem on edge. Something got you spooked?
I don't know. 3 times now that AB has flown by.
Think someone might have told you?
We must not get distracted. Did you bring Soul Killer?
Ben aptal mı sandın?
Take me for a fool. Think I'd fall for that? Got plans to walk out of here alive.
Had I any ill intentions, I would have chosen a side far more discreet than this. We are here because I know how to save your life. I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning? Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do. and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City, beneath Arasaka Tower.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Wanna leave?
What gave you that idea?
Arasaka vergisi.
Quit butting in so I can hear her out.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Sit. We have little time.
Sure know how to prick up my ears. Go on, talk.
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds.
Just say it. Be easier that way.
I want him punished.
Still vague. You want him dead.
I want the Arasaka Corporation to know the truth.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu,
花子様、そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて。
すぐに済むわ。
Dinliyor.
Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my
Çok
father's
düşük altın diyor.
death.
Çin canımsın. En iyi
I
abimsin.
will get you
Eyvallah abi,
into
hoş
this
geldin.
meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
Çok bir boka yaramayacak ama hadi bakalım.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
Let's assume it works. Then what? You take the Arasaka throne?
Where would you get that idea?
Figured it as a given. Besides, Takamura said you were supposed to step in for Yorinobu here in Night City.
Everyone must know their place, V. That is a fact my brother has
Aynen
never
aynen kral.
understood.
Aynen kral.
I know my place, and I have no wish to change it. Is everything in order?
3 demeyelim. Abi 3 bir bokumuza yaramıyor ki. Ben de yani onun altına gideceğim. 3 daha kötü oğlum. Ben niye altına çalışayım ki şu anda korpo... Abi korpo olmamıza gerek yok. Artık korpoyu geçtik gittik yani. Artık it köpek herkese tek atan bir adamım yani.
No wish to, or no permission. You being a woman.
I decide
Oy,
my
ben
own
ne dedim?
fate,
Nesi kadar seksist bir herifmişim ben.
as should you. So,
Want me to throw Yorinobu under the bus in front of Arasaka top brass? Call me crazy, but that sounds like fucking suicide.
this I know. And that is why we will take all the necessary precautions.
Like,
Sıkıntı yok.
such
Bende
as-
silah var.
You will see.
Ya açık açık söyleyeyim. Duyduklarım hoşuma
I don't like
gitmedi.
this at all. Sounds like you want to use me.
No. I simply offer you an opportunity.
Not the first to try.
But what if I am the last? You cannot take that chance.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Are you well?
Yeah, it's just,
You are bleeding.
fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make your decision.
I'll think it over.
You could use some air. Right now.
Ben çok kötü oldum. Aç kapıyı aç.
I warned you.
What are you doing?
Shit could be hours from it now, V. And you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Well, I'm good to go. Body listens to me. See what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I get it. I don't like it one bit. I'm still going
Come on,
strong.
face the facts. Pop some pseudo-endotrizine, scooch, and let me get behind the wheel. I'll get us to fucking Mikoshi.
Yeah? How exactly?
Without that porcelain cunt's help, that's for damn sure.
Don't stand a chance without help.
Right about that. But that's why I'll bring Rogue. She's not rusted through just yet. Plus, she owes me.
Maybe she'd have stuck her neck out for you half a century ago, but now, I don't see it.
I'll convince her. After all, we know a thing or two about ops like this. We'll blast our way into Sokka Tower, just like we did back in the day. Then find the way inside Mikoshi. It's our only chance.
What about Pan Am? She offered help.
Listen, I know you and Pan Am got a thing going. I get it. I do. But that's what makes it such a shitty idea. You don't want to rope her into this.
Doğru diyor.
Made the same mistake myself once. You don't want those people involved, their lives on the line, possibly on your conscience. Our one hope is sitting at the afterlife right now, and her name is Rogue.
Hanako's offer's on the table.
I'm sorry. Whose?
Oh, cut the crap. She actually has power, could be our ticket.
Our ticket, huh? Okay, I see your angle. You think working with the corpo cunt is gonna sweeten the deal? Well, let me tell you something. The corpo kleptocracy is not an
Yok,
option.
sadece konuşmaları dinlemek istedim.
Rogue and I will
Anlatmaya
handle
çok
this,
güvenim yok.
just like we used to.
Gotta stop you, dickhead. What's your scheme? This is my body. I make the calls.
Not this time.
Johnny.
Jesus, look at you. Can't even... Great, you checking out again?
What? Am I?
No, it's not what you think. Not yet, anyway.
Easy there. Don't move just yet.
Vic?
Ha
You're
bölüyorum.
in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity's a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
My head. Ah.
Almost done stabilizing the biochip.
Feels like...
Someone's using your head as a knife block?
How'd I get here?
Dragged yourself here.
Bütün
beat the
sonları
hell
göreceğiz
back.
zaten oğlum bugün.
You
Bir
missed a
tanesini
hell of a
görmeyeceğiz
fight.
sadece.
Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
Huh?
I, wasn't completely myself.
I know. And that's a bit worrying.
Just give it to me straight, Vic.
You've come to a critical juncture. Try sitting up, carefully.
I'll try. I think I'm getting some feeling back. Ah!
Slowly.
Another victory for the history books. Well, looks like I can sit up all right. But I can tell you don't have good news.
How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley.
Doğru, büyük ihtimalle.
This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
Yeah, I know. Thoughts on where to start?
Jesus, again. Do I have to spell it out? It's in your hands, not mine, and not those of that thing in your head. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah, what about it?
You'll find the last dose of pseudo-endotrizin there. A gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there too. Blockers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you, and you alone.
You heard him. We've got one last chance. I'm taking the wheel. Endotrizine, Rogue, Sokka Tower. Only way this is gonna work.
Enough, Johnny. I just gotta think about it. Need to stretch your noodle? Fine.
Just
not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
Out loud? What?
Just go fix this thing.
Şurada bir save alalım.
Think I can do it.
Kapları almama seçeneğim yok mu?
Let's make sure to get out of here first.
İlk önce kendimi vurmayı yapacağım bu arada. Bütün sonları görelim diye. Çünkü kendini vurma en hızlı olacak şey. Ha zaten dümdüz cebime alıyormuşum zaten.
Hey V, I heard. Well, your thoughts?
Shouldn't have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place.
Sure. Got a feeling Vic's had enough of me as is.
Don't be mad at him. His chakras are all blocked up today. Plus he's had too much coffee.
Kendi kafamıza 400k, let's go.
My R is sputtering.
Mm-hmm. Afraid so.
Say, who won the bout?
Oh, so you heard that.
Did he get up? Walsh, was it?
No, never does.
Meaning?
It's a rerun. One I'd like to go back to.
Why'd you get so mad then? If you already knew who won.
Oh no, really. Guess I like to think about where Walsh might have tripped up.
Any theories?
Entering the ring against a stronger opponent, but feels a little strange to call that a mistake.
Nasıl atletikliğim arttı bir anda?
Can't
Maçı
thank you
izleyerek
enough for all
mi?
you've done, Vic.
Only wish I could have done more. Go on now. I want to close up. Take the meds and do what you gotta do, V.
Thanks, Vic. I will. And you hang in there too.
Good luck, kid.
Sure, lead the way. Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once.
Ha.
It's not far.
Jack öldü biliyorsun değil mi?
Jackie, what's he got to do with any of this?
You'll see. Come on. Stop. He had the same glum face.
Who, Jack?
This is it, Chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right. Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but
Ah be harbiden Jackie.
he found the courage to bet on himself. After I brought him here.
Ablam bize neler yapacak bilmiyorum. Bütün sonları oynayacağız, evet.
Ah, that's more like it. Air.
See that? I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's on to something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
Be alone with my thoughts. Near on unachievable these days. So what did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city. And I'm gonna leave you alone now. Take your time.
Fucking scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out.
No, still here.
For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. That what you expect?
No. But whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go our way. Just fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
I'm calling Pan Am.
Pan Am.
Beğenemedim mi göt?
Voice.
Sure as hell hope it's that and only that.
Hey,
Pan Am, hey.
do you know what time it is?
Sorry to wake you this late.
Is that why you called? To apologize for interrupting a good night's sleep?
Allah Allah ya.
To know that we'll see each other again.
What? You know, fine. Fuck
No,
off.
no, not like that.
Make up your mind.
Bu ne atar gider ya.
Something I gotta do today. Gonna be high risk, big time, but I have to.
What is it?
It's not for comms. Not really.
Then shut up and tell me where you are. In the city?
Yeah,
Okay, then plant your butt somewhere and wait. I'm on my way.
you don't get it. I can't wait anymore.
This has something to do with what you were telling me before?
It does.
Well, I'll say one thing. There's always a way out. Here's what you need to do. You need to take a few deep breaths. Then rethink all this. Hard. And then you can call me back.
Tank ile gelecek. Let's fucking go.
Because I am here for you.
But
End of discussion.
Well played.
wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise.
Probably for the best. Would have said too much anyway. Was good you called. Wish I'd have had the chance to. Come a long way to get here, haven't we? Just think. It all started in a fucking landfill.
Then you tried to kill me.
See exactly what I mean. Trying to save your sorry hide now. You can let me do that. Or you can try Pan Am and her tarmac rats. But then their lives will weigh heavy on your soul. Or you take Arasaka's deal, but then you'll have your own soul on your conscience.
Daha bismillah 3 tane seçenek veriyor oğlum oyun. Panam'ı seçeceğiz bu arada. İlk önce Panam'ı seçeceğiz. Neyse az önce kaydettik. İlk Panam'ı seçeceğim bu arada. Hatta aynen boşuna Panam'ı aramadım abi. Panam boşuna buraya gelmiyor. Panam'ı tankıyla gideceğiz. Geliyorum. Geldim. 2-2. Bir dakika. Kafamı sıkabiliyor muyum? Sıkamıyorum. Sıkamıyorum. İlk o endingi görelim dedim. Panem.
Gonna try to ask Pan Am for help.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
Just hold on a minute. Need to think.
İlk Panam'ı
Try
deneyeceğiz.
to ask Pan Am for help.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
Omega blockerlarını içeyim mi içmeyeyim mi? Omega blockerlarını içelim ya. İçelim herifi içmeden direkt öleceğiz büyük ihtimalle. Sanki bu intihar bu arada. İntiharı ilk görelim mi? Ya da ilk biz kendi sonumuzu görelim ilk önce.
Gonna try this with Pan Am.
İlk kendi sonumu görmek istiyorum. Gerçekten yapacağım sonu görmek istiyorum. Her sonu görmek için değil.
And the moment that
Benim seçeceğim son bu olur abi.
I won't be there to help.
Kendi sonumu görmek
Let's
istiyorum.
ride this. If it don't work out, just want to be there for it. Where? See you inside Mikoshi.
Hadi bakalım.
Johnny? Okay, just me now.
Aha gitti Johnny. Oha Johnny gittikten sonra ana koyu arayabiliyorsun.
Ready to talk?
Ready.
Oha.
I'm glad to hear that. So tell me,
Need a way into Arasaka Tower. Now.
sorry, what?
I'm serious. Whole thing with Johnny, I don't do something soon, I'm done. Gone.
Slow down. First, why Arasaka Tower?
Bütün sonları göreceğiz arkadaşlar.
Underneath that
Merak
tower, they
etmeyin.
got an access point to, well, odd as it sounds, a prison of souls.
A prison of souls?
This might not fly over the hollow. Mikoshi, that's its name. Only place Johnny and I can disentangle for good. It's my last chance.
So, again, just to be clear, you've called me at High Moon to ask me to help you break into Arasaka Tower, or you'll die.
Tankım var.
About the gist of it,
Evet.
yeah.
Okay,
What? Okay.
where are you?
İşte kız bu.
Clinic.
Let's go.
The Ripper?
Tankı var abi. Tankı var işte ya.
Can you hold off on dying for a bit?
Give it a shot, sure.
İşte alfa yani abi. Tankı olan kadın zaten belli ediyor kendini. Alfa abi seviyor işte yani. Baksana ya. Arasaka'ya gireceğiz diyoruz. Öleceğiz diyoruz. Manyağım diyorum. Okey diyor abi. Başka bir şey demiyor. Daha işte tankı var abi.
Is that you, V? Or
Like Vic said, taking matters into my own hands.
so what now?
Arasaka'ya kafa
Waiting for
atacağım.
my driver.
Come inside. We'll wait together.
Aman da aman hanimiş bir tane bu kalmış bütün evrende iki.
Brightman. the trash behind the clinic.
Ben yani.
I think he misses Jackie.
Ain't alone.
Since you have to wait, mind if I give you a reading?
Olur.
Sure, why not?
Some believe uncertainty is an evil that should be dispelled through divination. Others claim it's change that is evil. But that isn't true either. Every minute of every day, we each become someone new. We shouldn't fear change itself, but only who we might change into. Knowing one's path is most important. I devised this layout especially for you and Johnny. Your future is his future, and vice versa.
İyi
Okay,
dedi
I'm
kral.
ready.
We'll start with you, V. The Fool.
What a surprise.
Let's dig deeper to find its meaning here. The Fool symbolizes the start of a journey, the announcement of something new. It's the inner child, curious of the world, but also naive and reckless. Sounds a lot like the V I first met. The Magician. A person of great talent and charisma. A leader.
Sounds like Johnny.
The card is reversed. That can mean a tendency toward addiction, mental instability.
Okay, definitely Johnny. He is one great disturbance.
The final cards are about your futures. The Lovers.
Something that doesn't give me the chills.
Beğenmedi.
Finally.
Beğenmedi kartı.
Balance, friendship,
Beğendi.
love. V, have you been keeping something from me?
Huh? What? Why?
Annem tankı var.
Making a strange face.
No. I'm fine. Okay. And Johnny's?
The moon.
Well, it doesn't sound too bad, right?
I don't know, V. The moon is mystery. I think that's for you.
Yep. No
Ya
mistaking that ride.
bizi gibiyiz ama Johnny değil. Merhaba tank.
You've scared me, you know that.
Didn't think anything could scare you.
Hey. We're here to help, okay? Come on. Everybody's waiting at camp.
Camp
Look
mi?
out for yourself.
Aa sen de diyemedim. Ya ben tek başıma hallederim bu arada. Pistolümü gördün mü?
You feeling okay?
Yani.
What happened?
Passed out on the way. Tried shaking you awake. To no avail. Sure does seem like your condition might be getting worse.
No shit Sherlock.
And Am asked me to keep an eagle eye on you.
Where'd she go?
She's off debating Saul. You need help. That's clear. They sat right down to figure out how we might do that. Come on, I'll take you to see him. So, V, I heard talk that there's a war coming.
Afraid I don't got a choice, Mitch.
Kaptan
Looks
Mehmet
like
çok
we
teşekkür
don't have
için. Canımsın.
The whole
Eyvallah,
clan
Ramsın,
knows we
eyvallah,
set
hoş
out
geldin.
tomorrow.
They know why? What our aim is?
Look around, V. War-tested veterans are a fistful at most. The rest mostly raid rinky-dink convoys and salvage scrap. So for now, they only know as much as they
The
need to
plan
know.
is solid, Saul.
The aim is to
Do
help
not go
you
muddying
out.
the waters. Not now.
We're sending this clan to its grave.
Evet.
Fuck, you think I don't know that? And yet you seem to think you can change something by chewing me out like you usually do. V, finally.
Selam.
How's your health?
Needed some sleep is all. Heard you were already cooking up a plan.
We still have details to iron out, but we know the who, where, and how. Have a look for yourself.
A few strategies we sussed out,
Aha.
but only one grants us a decent shot at penetrating Arasaka Tower.
We'll dig a tunnel.
Sure these plans are up to date? Completely reliable?
Positively. We went to our Snake Nation sources.
They've been turning stones over in that area.
I'm not one to lie. This tunnel gambit is risky. But if it works, that's our way to Koshi.
Demek bu akşam şey izlediniz.
So you
Film
want a
izlediniz.
tunnel
Tünel.
to Arasaka Tower.
I know.
Ya ver tankı, ver yetkiyi, gör etkiyi abi.
I see Night Corp's building a new maglev line in the area. Granted, it's guarded by Militech, but they're nothing we can't handle.
Once we're in that tunnel, it's just half a mile to the substratum levels of Arasaka Tower. They're using one of Night Corp's circs. We only need a
Gerçi
few
bizde
minutes to take
tabanca var,
that
gerek
distance.
yok. Siz
Not
tankla
bad,
gelin
wouldn't you
abi.
say? Once we're in, we'll have to improvise. Guards, security measures, the fastest way into Mikoshi. We'll take things as they come and hope for the best. V, any thoughts?
What's a circ?
A subterranean extraction and removal combine. It's automated tunnel boring.
Ne kasıyoruz? Bunu
If we can grab one,
söyleseniz.
we'll dig through to Arasaka Tower. Then go on to Mikoshi.
Kanal Arasaka
Construction
projesi.
site.
Evet.
What do we got for security? Whole place spiked? Militech out in full force?
It's your average hard hat area. Nothing too scary. But we can't just walk past
We
them.
expect to see the usual. Drone patrols, on-site operators, restricted access.
Sounds doable in theory to me. No competing ideas? Then let's get prepping.
We'll need bucket loads more information. It's the only way to determine if this plan holds
It'll
water.
be full of holes no matter what we turn up, Saul. I can tell you that already. But what's the alternative? To call off the assault? To let him die?
Pan Am is right. We have to accept these.
Yani götünüzü 3 kere kurtardım. Bir zahmet. Birisine en azından
I'll talk
borcunu
to our brothers and
ödersiniz.
sisters. Get a drone buzzing over that site.
And I'll check with Mitch. I think I know how to even the odds against Militech. Come find us later. I'll leave you in Saul's hands now. Just no making decisions without me.
Is there anything else you need?
Hey, you and Pan Am. Something I need to know about?
It's funny you should ask. I thought we'd smoothed over the rough edges between us. Then you showed up.
Doubt that's entirely true.
I don't have any hard feelings towards you, V.
Biz sikişiyoruz,
The opposite,
haberin
in
olsun.
fact.
Tankın içinde.
See, B, you're like the outsider who happens upon a family and witnesses nothing but endless quarrels. Then all of a sudden, the outsider's presence is noticed, and the family members shake hands, join hands, become stronger than they were before.
Ne oldu? Ne oldu? Sen yapamadın mı?
Understand?
Yeah. At least I think so.
Good. So now you can tell me what else you'll need.
Need a decent net connection. Someone I know can help us get into Mikoshi.
Who might that be?
Alt. It's an AI.
Ya yazılım bilmiyorsun ki abi.
Past a black
Are
wall.
you fully present up there? Why in hell would an AI help us break into Mikoshi?
'Cause I'll ask it to. Nicely.
Fuck me, V.
Yazılım biliyor musun sen? Allah bilmiyorsun. Sağ ol.
You know what? Fine. We're up to our balls in dung anyway. Might as well go deeper. Find Dakota. She'll get you geared up. No questions asked.
Hadi tamam.
Thanks, Saul.
Thank me once we get out of Mikoshi
Kollama
alive
öğren,
and in
kollama.
one
İyi
piece.
hukukuna öğren. Şşt. Mitch'le mi konuşayım, Dakota'yla mı konuşayım? Akdeniz akşamları. Mitch'le konuşalım. Mitch boş yapacak büyük ihtimalle.
That America's long gone and forgotten. We might as well have started with once upon a time.
Abi tank.
That's just it. Doesn't matter where we go, we're strangers in our own...
Fellas,
We heard we're gearing up for a minor war. More like a suicide mission.
Finish it up here, all right?
Sıkıntı yok.
Lo
Güzel
and
olmuş.
behold.
Olmuş.
In theory, we fitted an afterburner and a multi-RPG launcher up top. We also scooped out about 60% of its total mass.
Fazlaymış zaten. Ustanın hali, usta yanlar. Helal.
Shotgun.
Hallederiz.
afterburner. Standard nitro or military grade?
Standard couldn't move this baby an inch.
So hardware's military. But how the hell did you cram all that into a Panzer?
Oh, small beans compared to the tricks we pulled with Scorpion during the war. When we unleash this beast tomorrow, you'll see.
Firepower up top. What is it?
A rapid-fire 70mm multiple rocket launcher coupled with an onboard MMI.
Çok cümle. Anladım. Çok güzel. Kesinlikle.
Teddy salvaged it from a scrapyard.
Nasıl bir hurdalık oğlum bu?
The problem was no ammunition. As luck would have it, Dakota procured some. Don't ask me how.
Since tomorrow's a big day already, how about we take her for a spin now? Want to get a feel for her over the terrain.
Sure thing. Maybe after sundown, though. We still have a few loose screws to tighten.
That's putting it mildly.
Will you quit being such a sourpuss? We'll have her ready in time.
Okay. Vay be Judy. Açma kral. Açma. Tamam, anladım ben.
Hey, Dakota.
It's been a long while.
Vay
What is it you
be.
need?
Need a strong rig for a little jaunt on the net.
Tabii
Okay.
ya.
Get in.
Gonna be hitting a masked, encrypted BBS. Prefer nobody knew I was there. Your tech up to it?
Up to it, he asks.
Heading for the wild frontier, Dakota.
You have all you need to pierce through to the other side. You needn't fear prying eyes.
Not at all curious what I'm going in for.
İlhan abi arayacağım.
You don't ask me, I don't ask you.
İşte aradım
That is
ya.
the path to a
Evet,
lasting
doğru.
relationship,
Doğru.
brother.
Mantıklı, çok mantıklı.
Everything is ready.
Thanks brother.
You can go in.
Bir saniye, hemen geleceğim. İlhan abi. İlhan abinin gerçek ismi lan. Kamura.
We will finish later.
Sen bir saniye bekle. İlhan abi uyuyordur ya. Boomer olduğundan uyumuştur o.
Where did we leave off?
Ben şeye giriyordum.
Ice-filled tub. Favorite bit. Carol, here to help Dakota?
Evidently, I'm here to help you today.
Aa,
Go.
bu şey miydi az önce kurtardık? Bunu Bablı'yı kurtardık yan görevden lan.
Whatever happens, stay cool, all right?
Even if you look like you're about to flatline.
Bunun kardeşiydi ya, kurtarmıştık.
All right.
O
time
değil.
to
Bu
move.
değil miydi ya? Değildi, pardon. Bu kimdi?
Follow the vectors, brother.
Carol kimdi? Ha, Carol boş yapıyor. Tamam, hatırladım. Boş yapan Carol bu. Hatırladım. Aynen boş yapan bu. Allah, yine içerideyiz abi. Yazılım öğrendik. Selam abla.
Hello, Alt.
You come alone.
This place changes every time. Feels like I'm deeper. Can't tell if that's a good or bad thing.
Your perception of cyberspace, that is what changes. You adapt to it, the raw flow of data. It follows that your world gradually fades. You witness your mind's defense systems slowly give in.
Saying the more I'm here, the more I lose touch with the outside, with reality.
You lose nothing. Cyberspace is where we awake from what we know as dreams.
Sen kendini kandırmışsın bu arada.
Johnny's currently indisposed.
Currently, he is buried deeper. You treat him like an unwanted passenger, a backseat dreamer of a world not his own.
Had no choice. It was the only way I could come here, meet with you.
Repression. You are good at this, and improving.
Would you rather just talk to him?
Discussion with any isolated construct is pointless. I can simply read it like any other segment of code. The sole human factor here is you.
Yeah, well, said human factor's rapidly running out of time.
You truly believe time to be your greatest concern.
Yani silahım
You
var.
exist or you do not exist. Two states of being separated by death.
Speak for yourself. Didn't you cheat death?
Is this what you believe?
Your code, your consciousness. AIs live beyond reality's boundary. They live forever.
But we are not immortal. You will begin to understand, but only in Mikoshi.
Why don't you swoop down on your chariot and enlighten me? Surely an all-powerful AI can handle that.
Your logic is flawed. You seek simple answers where there simply are none. This is the very
Ablam
illusion upon
5.
which
6.
all
7.
is
gözü falan açmış
based. At this
yani.
moment,
Her
you
tarafta
would
göz
accept
var.
any answer if it made you feel better.
Doğru.
Guess that'd be human of me.
Such classifications no longer apply in Mikoshi.
Akacak çakra kalmamış yani.
Your perception will shatter into billions of strings of unfiltered data.
What should I expect there? In Mikoshi?
A boundary to cross. In all likelihood, the sole moment of your life when you feel the true weight of your existence. A burden for which you cannot prepare.
And Johnny? What happens to him?
I lack the data required to answer this question.
Ya işte böyle göt olursun.
Yes, that Mikoshi will be no more.
Constructs imprisoned there. Gonna set them free?
They will be integrated with me.
Constructs have been integrated?
Sen böyle dev bir AI
You're
olacaksın.
gonna absorb them. Assimilate. No wonder you jumped at this chance. You want to destroy Mikoshi. Swallow all the psyches in there.
Mikoshi is a prison. Through me, they gain the chance to become part
O
of
da
something
doğru.
greater.
Yo, o da doğru bu arada.
Not sure Johnny'd like the sound of that.
And yet he is absent because you feel you must make the decision. It is the same situation in form.
Hardly. Doubt you'll first gab with those constructs, ask them what they think.
There would be no point in this.
Wasting time talking. Let's just do this.
There. I sent a program to your Netrunner's shard. Once inside Mikoshi, use it. It opens a secure connection.
What's on the shard? A vectored virus?
A back door. It will open a passage for me. This is how you will get me into Mikoshi. Only then will I be able to help you.
I hope you haven't cooked up any surprises, Alt.
Use the key once you have reached Mikoshi.
Should I look for a specific access point? Can already tell you ice all the way to Tokyo will be back in every single one.
Some need but a barely cracked door to enter. Use the shard in Mikoshi. Leave the security to me. Until then.
Allah abla bütün her iş patladı, özür dilerim.
Carol,
Veririz
the
parasını.
Relax, child. You barely jacked in when your temperature went skyward to almost 105.
The tech started acting as if infected. No. Stranger. Spookier.
What happened here?
You melted half my tech! That's what happened!
Neural activity spiked sharply. Your frontal lobe was seconds away from flowing out your ears, babe. I could just as well have popped a bullet in your head. Are you sure you're all right?
İyiyiz.
Sorry about
Parası
the
neyse
damage.
öderiz.
Peachy.
Good. Real good.
What a damn shame.
The
What
shard.
about Wasin's ancient
Wrote some soft I need to one of the shards.
Please. We're surrounded by ice. Even if something punched through, my controllers would have.
Ne oldu?
Holy.
Ya işte böyle sikerler.
Get it away from me.
Aa ne oldu? Kafamıza
Thanks,
takmayalım.
Dakota.
Don't thank me.
Find Saul. I came round looking for you.
On my way.
Hey, ten cuidado.
Sağ ol sen buradasın.
Saul, you wanted a word?
Hop up here.
Hadi bakalım.
What's with the gathering? Something off?
It's nothing about the raid. Hop on and you'll find out.
We going somewhere?
All right, V. It's a simple matter. We, all of us standing here, owe you. And it's a great debt.
Speak for yourself, Saul.
But in spite of that, you're still an outsider.
Hey halkım. Ailem. My familia.
Panam, she knows.
It's about time we fixed that.
Downright injustice it is. It needs
You're
fixing.
gonna be an Aldecaldo, which means this family will go to hell and back for you.
My family. Oğlum Fast and Furious içime sızmış, içime. Oyunda bile Fast and Furious sonuna geldim.
Fuck me, Saul. Brought me to the brink of a heart attack. You're worst.
You're one of us now, B. You're an Aldecaldo, damn it.
Ailem için.
Thanks for everything, V, and don't worry. We'll get you into
Şimdi planımız şu. Tankla gidiyoruz. Tankla giderken duvara vuruyoruz. Arasakanın camından girip çipi takıp Panem'i havada kurtarıp iniş yapıyoruz.
Don't know what to say.
It's about time you did it.
No, like, I really don't.
Sonra öleceğiz yani o kadar hareket yaptıktan sonra bir ölelim yani.
Don't worry. It's but a formality.
Ha bir de 500k vuruyoruz yolda.
For a while now. You saved my rumpus, and as Bobby tells it, Mitch's too. I won't even mention Panam.
Go to hell. Saul's right, though. I mean, let's face it, V. My life was in a million pieces. You broke it into a million more. But sometimes it's only then that you can piece it together again.
İyi laf.
All right, fam, listen up. Today we celebrate, but tomorrow is shaping up to be a hell of a day.
Do whatever needs doing. Then get some rest.
A raid is a raid. This is still your night. Some basketball.
Ceketi çıkarmam lazım.
Could have given me a heads up about this.
And ruined all the fun? Are you kidding? Are you all right?
Yeah. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight?
Jacket's
Are you well
a
or not?
distinction. Honor to get it. And it's preem at that. But it's got that weight. Took me under your wing. Gave me your trust. And tomorrow, the op I'm taking you on might not come back.
Family.
Hit me all of a sudden. A sec ago.
That only proves we're doing the right thing. The sense of responsibility? It's what being part of a family feels like.
Thanks, Panam.
Yani ceket nasıl bir şeymiş? Allah affetsin, çok da çirkinmiş. Neyse göreve gidene kadar ceketi giyerim, sonra çıkartırım, haberiniz olsun.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
I need some ammunition.
What's
3 or
this?
4 packs of it.
Yard sale of some sort?
Essentially.
I might have.
Take what
You
you
have to
want.
look around.
And the
So maybe
occasion
I'll
would
take 2
be
more 45s.
The end.
Seeing as Dakota seems to be
Worthy
feeling generous
gesture.
today.
dramatic even.
Actually, pragmatic. I'm giving away my
Hayırdır?
stuff so you survive tomorrow's mad hell and come back to me.
Hani aileydik ya, 2 saniye loot yaptırmadı. Loot'a kadarmış aile. Yine bozayım, aklım başına gelsin. Ya ben nasıl bu kadar ağrım oğlum? Mantıklı oldu. Kıyafetler de bir de ağırlaştırdı artık ya. Dur beyazları sileyim hemen. Beyazları sileceğim ya. Beyazları istemiyorum. Beyazlar bir bokuma da yaramıyor. Ceketi değiştireceğim bu arada. Biliyorum. İlk bir konuşmaları ceketli yapayım da belki bir şey değiştiriyordur.
We have a say.
No. C major, then G.
How are things, Jake? All good?
Great, I'd say. The kidney's taken just like a new oil filter. You have my thanks, V.
Hey, know any samurai songs?
Panama sonra gideceğim.
I'm not thinking about anarchy. It's all about unity, brother.
Ay. Aa böyle gitarını yok ederim. Öyle gitarını yok ederim işte.
The sensors malfunction at higher altitude.
Watch yourself.
Well,
Can't let it hover just above. Yes? What's...
Alayım. Bir dakika neyimiz eksikti? Evet. Okey. Yeter. 4 tane çip, bir tane pil. 4 tane çip. Bir tane pil. Gerçi oyun bitecek ama abi daha ne arttıracağım? Oha 904'e çıkıyormuş. Arttırırım. Alırım bir saniye. İhtiyacım var. Bir dakika. 7 tane pil 8 7 pil 8 7 tane pil 8 tane. Daha fazla upgradeleyemeyeceğim, o yüzden şey yapıyorum. Bir yerden sonra upgradeleyemiyorum. Limitine vuruyorum, o yüzden tek alıyorum. 20 10 maşallah. Ver abi ver, Allah kahretsin. Zaten bundan sonra daha upgrade edemiyorum, bu herifte yok. Herifte parça bitti. Tam bir brother moment. ...20 tane gerekiyormuş. Yetmiyor. Aa yo, bir dakika hallederiz ya. Hallederiz. Bir türlü hallederiz. Şöyle hallederiz. Ne yaparız biliyor musun? Zamanı ilerletmek bir boka yaramıyor. Aa. Ah, bu altı patları özleyeceğim. Bizi iyi taşıdı. Büyük ihtimal şimdi yetecek. Aynen, bak yetiyor. Hadi bakalım. Diğer hiçbir şey etmiyor artık. Üretimde bir şey upgrade'leyebiliyor muyum? Yok.
Over here, V. Take a seat. We have this little ritual we engage in.
What's this ritual about?
A few cold ones ahead of a raid.
Ah, that kind.
But this isn't your average brew.
Ya oğlum ben tek birada bitiyorum ya.
Very first run. We kept a few crates for good luck.
Ben
What was it someone said
45 falan galiba.
Shit, can't remember who. Someone said, when we finish them all, the Aldecado's luck will run out.
Superstitious bullcrap is your hobby.
İmplanta da uğrayacağız.
Says the brother whose
Abi
hand
biz
is all
tek birada
shaky
yamuluyoruz harbiden.
and open.
I'll take a swig. Well, not bad.
To tomorrow.
Buna.
Safe returns.
To Saul and Pan Am. Because if they don't kiss and make up, everything's
kiss
liable to
yok.
go tits up.
Bob, you're just always the optimist, ain't you?
Fee, you must know where they stand. Do you?
Had it up to here with the Pan Am versus Saul debate.
Join the club, child.
How are things with you guys?
Not much to say. All seems set for tomorrow.
Öpmek yok,
Still
öpmek
waiting on
yok.
some intelligence from the drone. Should know more come morning.
Apart from that, we're keeping our toes crossed we don't get fucked tomorrow.
İyi dedin kral.
Pardon my French.
Fransızcam biraz şey olmuş da.
I can promise you one thing. Aldecaldos will survive. Make sure of it myself.
Easy on the promises, V. But you're right. This clan has a chance to rise from the ashes.
I'm of the same mind. If we come back from Mikoshi, if this crazy-ass plan works, it'll be a fresh start for the Aldecaldos, I say.
This feels like the part where Bobby says, if.
Hey now. I'm no defeatist. Don't call me that.
All right, best be going.
Hadi
See you tomorrow.
görüşürüz. İmplantçı. Abi kırık bir şeyler var mı sende? Yok. Burada bir şey var mı? Yok. Sinir sisteminde bir şey var mı? Yok. Örtü sisteminde zırh artı abi boka yaramıyor. İşitim sisteminde çöp, iskeletlerde saldırı hızını %20 arttırır. Gerek yok. Eller gerek yok. Kollar gerek yok. Bacakları da biliyoruz. Okey.
I think we'll pull through tomorrow.
I know these people. Some better than myself. The focus of mind, sense of purpose, calm before the storm. They'll give it their all.
Yeah, I bet they will. Good night, Saul.
Wait. I feel I need to make one thing clear. You've done a lot for this clan, and for me, more than anyone ever has. But the family comes first.
Saul.
Let me finish. I also know there's just one thing that could break it up at this point. If Panem and me, if we went our separate ways, the Aldecaldos would not survive that split were it to occur again. You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Wonder if Pan Am feels the same.
You all think Panem and I are facing off. There's a wall between us.
Isn't there?
Quite the contrary, V. Panem cares about this clan as much as I do. Granted, we don't see all things the same way, but oddly
Kardeşim,
enough,
karar
the
ver.
family stands to benefit from that. I've seen it, and soon you will too.
Hope so. Take care, Saul. Good night.
Good night.
Daha kim kaldı konuşmadığımız?
I had it just a second ago, I swear.
You probably just caught CB chat.
Look what the cat dragged in. Tell her this might be the end.
Miş'le konuşacağım. Mitch. Konuşacağım benimle. Ha? Yok küstü. Mitch. Küstü. Göçebelerle konuşmadığım kim var? Bu görev bitmedi çünkü. Beni rahatsız ediyor. O biraz kötü oldu. Panama katılmak istemiyorum. Mitch'le konuşmak istiyorum ilk önce.
Tell me,
Remember
how's
what
life
is
in
most
Night City?
important in life.
You lost, honey?
Do you fellas really think we'll find anything of value there?
It seldom happens, but they
Kaydedemiyorum.
both seem to agree on that point.
I'm going to buy myself a vintage RV.
Old age is hitting hard, huh?
Screw you all.
Sese de bir bok oldu, evet. Şu abimizle bir konuşalım.
Revolver, empty bottles, middle of nowhere.
Tek atayım mı?
Perfect.
I'm a believer in old ways and legacy tech. I can't tell you why, but I don't quite trust Chrome.
Aa, o zaman yaparız.
The trick is to hear silence in your mind at the bang. I heard that a long time ago, round about when I was your age. I remember it to this day. I'm expecting bangs in good numbers tomorrow, so I'm trying to remind myself of that silence.
Mind if I join you? Doubt I even remember what it's like not to hear my mind churning away.
If you like. 12 bottles shattered in 15 seconds. Full focus. That's your only chance at doing it. I'm doubtful you'll pull it off.
Hallederiz koçum.
Let's find out.
Are you that confident? Well, I'll bet my revolver you can't do it. I'll start counting as soon as you step on that line.
Hangi line?
Begin.
Ne?
Stop! Christ! What kind of machinery have you got in there? You should be
Direkt
giving me
vuruyordum bu
lessons.
arada yani.
Fine shooting, kid.
Ver
The
silah
trick is
ver.
to hear silence in your mind at the bang.
Hilelik silah vermiş
Something
oğlum.
after all.
Let this be a reminder to you.
Thanks, Cass.
Evet, bizim silahımız da değildi bu arada.
Break a leg tomorrow.
Bakayım koçum. Bunu mu vardı? Cık, bok gibi silahmış, özür dilerim. Ne demek eyleme engellendi ya? Ha, daha konuşma bitmemiş. Çöp verdi abi. Abi silah çıkartamıyorsun. Abi sikti herif bizi. Ha, şu anda silah elleşemiyorum. Tamam, okey. Şu anda silah elleşemiyorum ben direkt. Aa, bitti sonunda. Oh, tamam, bir şey konuşalım. Arkadaşlar, Panem'e gideceğiz. Ne aceleniz var? Bu herif abi. Bu herifle hiç de konuşamıyoruz. Bir hack atalım. Kendimize geliriz belki. Oyunu resmen blok değiştirmeyecek ki. Çok geriden alacak. Baksana, 25 dakika önceden alacak oğlum. Save atamıyorum. Anla ki tank şeyin Miş'le konuşamayacağız. Panam'a gidelim. Konuşamıyoruz yani.
Darn, so nice here.
Mm-hmm.
What a view, huh?
Screw views.
Is something the matter?
I'm so tense I barely caught a wink last night. It's likely to be the same tonight.
What's eating you?
Gerginim.
Well, let's see. Tomorrow I'll lead my whole clan to near certain death. As if that's not enough, Saul is suddenly concurring with everything I say. And I don't even know if that's good or bad. Fuck. People are doubting us. I can feel it. But they still believe if it all goes to shit, Pan Am will be there for them. Because who else, right?
You feel responsible for them. I mean, who in their right mind wouldn't?
It's not the responsibility I'm worried about. I'm just looking at this with a cool head. Saul has made all the wrong decisions to be a little more like me. But only I know what I'm good at and at what I stink. I'm not a miracle worker, V. I'm scared to the bone something will go wrong. That everyone will...
I'll be right there with you tomorrow. Whatever happens, we'll be together. We'll manage.
I don't know what I would do without you.
You do what you needed to.
What do you know?
Damn. Family.
Yeah?
Are you not afraid to die?
Not as much as I'm afraid for you. Come here.
Yılan.
Any for your thoughts?
I'm thinking about the first night I spent up here. I've been on the road.
Okudum bu
I was
arada.
on my way back and wanted to clear my head before hitting camp.
Before another likely shouting match with Saul.
It was completely dark. Empty. Not a star in the sky. All I heard was the wind and a few engines in the distance. And I sat here waiting for the world to fall away. For my mind's RPM to drop to 0.
Did it?
No. I realized that night it wouldn't happen again. That my mind would always be on the road. Even while I was sitting, freezing on a cliff.
I could sit here with you all night.
I think I'd like that.
I'm ölüyorum.
You have no idea how much I needed that.
Öldüm bu arada. Gözleri kapadık ve öldük arkadaşlar.
Alright,
Sevgi.
let's go before our asses freeze over. Saul's back. Let's go. Maybe he turned up something new.
Aa ceket, dur bir dakika. Abi şu boktan altı patları çıkar artık. Ceketi çıkarabiliyor muyum? Neydi benimkisi? Bunu mu giyiyorduk? Abi silah değiştirmemesi çok... Silah sikemdi bu arada. Milli tek miydi? Suite mi kullanıyordum? Nerede ya? Bu muydu? Ha tamam. Ay bunu değiştirdim sonra ya. Ha değiştirmedim. Altı değiştirdim, tamam. Alt değişikti. Yo alt doğru. Doğru değil mi? Crit veren taca bu vardı altta. Evet evet doğru ya.
Now that is a sight I will never tire of seeing.
İkinci el için silah da değişmiyor, denedim.
Tanks full. Fluids checked. Topped up. Gear loaded. We are prepared to go.
And everything else? If this goes to shit, we need to break
Looks
it
like
one
everyone's
side.
ready.
Tam bir Fast and Furious sahnesi bu
It's
arada.
not your usual raid. First for many. Mitch probably roused them.
Family. Kutlucan çok teşekkür edince için canımsın. En iyi abonemsin. Eyvallah, arabada hoş geldin.
Do you feel that?
The tension?
It means they've realized what they're stepping into.
I just got back from doing some reconnaissance. You'll want to see.
Belki şimdi sallar oyun. İnatla salmıyorum abi.
Thanks.
The plan is simple. You have two objectives. One, get into Arasaka Tower and assist V in accessing Mikoshi. And two, take advantage of the confusion to gather as much equipment as we can. Prizes like that will see to our cash flow problem. The only way into Mikoshi is to dig through to Arasaka Tower's underground levels. Which means we have to hit the Maglev Tunnel construction site and hijack a Night Corp Circ.
Okay.
Last but not least, intel from our recon drone has showed us a couple of weak points. This valley leads to the site. I doubt they'll be expecting trouble there. All the same, we'll want to move quickly.
Time is of the essence.
Drone'la ne kadar boktanmış, full sağ sol.
And if we're too slow?
That'll be a job for Bob and his jammer. We'll just have to get close to their comms antenna and start transmitting.
Let's not kid ourselves. It won't stall them for long.
Let's hope it keeps them busy just long enough.
Are there drones there? Early detection systems? Anything?
It's not Fort Knox, yet Night Corp is using Militech for security, so you never know. I guarantee you they're patrolling the area. In any case, our drones will match theirs. Teddy will be on the lookout to raise the
Gerek yok abi, silahım var. Silahımı düzgün alabilirsem. Daha gelmeden kapattım.
Construction site's walled in. Are Panzer's gun big enough for that gate?
You bet your ass it is.
Sounds good so far. What else?
Once you're inside, you'll need to reach the circ and get it to do your bidding.
Taramadım. Bazen taramıyor
Get
abi.
that drill up and running, and the road to the cellars of Arasaka Tower will be wide open. From there, V, Panam, and I will get to the laboratory and find a way into Mikoshi.
And while we're drilling in, should we expect anyone to crash our party?
If everything goes as planned, nobody should know where we are or what we plan to do. Feel free to look around more if you want. We still have some time left.
Baksana mesela burayı taramıyor. Anladım, taramıyor. Biz burayı sessiz yaparız bu arada. Silah verirlerse.
I think I've seen enough.
Well, that about does it. V, you ready?
How we get back from there?
The same way we'll go in. And fast, both ways.
Our people will try to hold the road while we're
Yiğit, o
inside.
kadar hayvan gibi bulmanın sebebi o silahlar. Hadi let's go.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Is everyone up to speed? Start your engines, folks.
Tankım var. Tank varsa çok sessiz olacağını düşünmüyorum bu arada. Yok abi, inatla değiştirtmiyor. Aa, save aldırdı. Bir dakika, save aldırdıysa silah değiştirtebilir. Abi yok, inatla değiştirtmiyor ya. Silah parçalayabilir miyim? Çıkar. Aha. Çıkar deyince çalıştı. LOL. Dümdüz seçemiyorsun ama çıkar deyince çalışıyor. İkinci, üçüncü slota da silah değiştirtmiyordu oyun.
Teddy. Did you fire up that drone?
Little bird is humming away. You are trespassing on property protected by Militech site.
Sıkıntı yok. İsteyerek yapıyoruz.
I repeat, turn your vehicles around.
No, tankım var.
This is getting dicey.
Sıkıntı yok, tankım var. Damage yemedim.
Your turn, Bobby. Do you remember the jammer?
Sure do. We're on it. Got to NM. Did you check if all systems are operational?
Check it. Nitro injector clear. Launcher's also green.
Selamünaleyküm kardeşlerim. Ben geliyorum.
All systems are offline.
Can we fix it? Right the hell now.
Fuck.
Shit! Something's busted. All the circuitry is dead.
Tankım.
But V, you need to somehow get rid of those drones.
Ben de. Şu pistolü görüyor musun? Sen ona bak, buna gerek yok. Gerek yok. Ya pistolüm. Pistolüm daha iyi bundan.
A minute. Fire's under control.
230 ne abi? 230.000 vuruyorum ben.
Systems are lighting up. We're good to go.
Okay, Bobby. The Panzer's moving again. Hang tight. We're coming for you. Finally. I was starting to miss ball.
Allah, o ne?
Bobby!
Jesus Christ, Bobby. Bobby, do you read?
Bobby Allah ekber çekti bu arada.
We can't afford to stop. Not now. Shit.
The Panzer V. It won't hold up much longer.
Bobby Allah
Systems
ekber
could go down
çekti
any
oğlum, o
second.
ne?
I'd do anything to make it in one piece. Anything. After that, I can improvise.
You can do this, Panam. Hang in this day.
Selamünaleyküm.
No more mistakes. Not a one. We're damaged. So much shit has hit us already.
We can do this.
Düt düt. Bir saniye bir şey yapacağım. FPS 1. Bir dakika. Bak yine. Şimdilik kalsın bir. 2'ye alacağım, 2'ye. Ha, ben bunları hackledim. Ölmedi herif. Öl lan.
Good work. Go right through the gate, V. We're in. V, she's dying like I said she would.
Fuck.
Propulsion, weapon systems.
Ver üvertiyi, gör
all
etkiyi.
falling like dominoes.
Is there anything you can do about it?
I'll try. Either I do this, or this rattle trap will really be scrapped. You get out. Help our folks.
Tamam.
We'll provide cover. Just hurry, all right?
Allah'ım lütfen. Şimdi sıçtım ağzınıza. Ne? Ya gerçi drone, headshot atmıyorum. Neyse yine tek atıyorum da. Oyun amperliyor şu anda. Tamam.
Are you two all right? Right as rain. Okay, it's our turn now.
All right.
Copy that.
There's likely a control room upstairs. We can link remotely to the circ from there.
Lan legendary bir şey düştü lan sandık şeyden, kutudan. Messi düştü. Let's go.
I got a terminal. We're jacking in.
Gir gir.
What about security protocols?
V, it's not a space station. It's a dumb big-ass drill.
Don't worry. Carol will slice through it like butter. All right, we're firing up the circ. Aiming to bore through to Arasaka Tower. This will take some time. V, we'll need you to cover us.
Coverlarız abi.
A lot of it too.
Bakayım.
V, help us out here. Fucking Militech is not letting up.
Bekle.
Damn. It's looking like the drill vector's on auto.
Geldim.
We're gonna sweet talk this bitch into Mitch, kill that autopilot and hit manual override.
Got it. It's working.
Prepare for takeoff.
Watch out. Coming from the right.
Sıkıntı yok. Buraya. Tamam sıkıntı yok. Bir şeyler yanlış, evet. Bir şeyleri değiştirdiler. Yaşıyormuş o. Neyim yanlış ya? Anlamam doğru. Bu mu yanlış? Yo aynı. Doğru. Bu. Doğru. Gizli değiliz belki, o yüzden olabilir. Doğru. Gizli değiliz. Gizli vurmuyoruz. Doğru. Ay bu silah da... Ne kadar kötüymüş. Silah çok kötüymüş abi. Yanındaki araba patladı bu arada, o yüzden öldüm.
Damn. It's looking like the drill vector's on auto.
How can we possibly turn it?
We're gonna sweet talk this bitch into Mitch, kill that autopilot and hit manual override.
Got it. It's working.
Prepare for takeoff.
Watch out. Coming from the right.
How are we doing, Mitch?
İyi, sıkıntı yok.
Shit! Can't you speed it up? Our hands are tied.
Damn it, left side too. Carol, Mitch, how much more? 27%.
Selamünaleyküm. Kim? Nereye gidecekler? Allah! İnin. Oyunun başından beri bomba saklıyorum. İstediğinizi yapın. ...125 bombam daha var. Bir şey yok. İyiyiz abi, iyiyiz, durumumuz iyi. O ne? Gizli değilim abi. Geldim. Bu boss fight mıydı bu?
We're moving on. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Susturucuyu çıkarırsam daha fazla vuracak ama yani gizli daha hoş.
The military. We have to intercept before it reaches the others. Goddamn corpos. More company incoming. He's out of our hair. Shit, B. We might actually pull this off.
Listen, we just hit Ninth Corps ice. Peril's cutting through. It's slow work, but it'll get done. Where are you all at? Gate is planted further to land.
Militech's throwing more armor at us. By the ton.
But we need more time.
There's no thumb twiddling going on here. We'll buy you as much time as we can. Hang in there.
Hallediyorum ben de bu iş.
That's what I call a troop. Holy shit.
Kolaydı.
We did it. They're smoldering wrecks. We did that.
Saul, head back your way.
After that display, you can be sure there's a place for you in the Panzer Boy ranks.
Impressive.
Aç kapıyı aç.
You and Cassidy keep us secure here. You got it. Mitch, you're coming with us.
Tankım var.
No time to lose then. Let's go. Okay. I'm putting it on autopilot and disconnecting.
Okay.
Aynen kardeşim, Arasaka kargo.
Seem quiet.
Bob and Teddy are dead. And it's my fault.
Teddy and Bob, they knew the risks, V. Everyone knows. So do I.
And if you'd known how this would turn out,
I'd do it all over again. For anyone in the clan. Saul told me you brought in some help from Mikoshi. Someone from the outside.
Alt.
And who is that?
Alt's an AI. Roguish.
You're getting help from an AI? Well, nothing can surprise me now.
Only one capable of breaking into Arasaka's systems.
And we wouldn't get into Mikoshi without her?
Well, we sure as hell wouldn't get out.
You trust her? This Alt?
No. But it's not like I've got any other
Yani
option.
güvenmiyorum, yalan değil.
Just gotta hope Alt isn't hiding anything. Doesn't got other plans. Why? You worried?
I trust you. That's all I'll say. By extension, I trust this Alt won't pull any rugs out from under us.
Things will work out. They gotta. Come too far for him not to.
This would be it.
How much farther to Arasaka Tower?
Not far. It should be easy sledding from here. Let's set to work.
You should be used to this by now, Saul. Things rarely go as planned.
We have no idea what's waiting for us inside. We need you.
Fellas, what's the issue?
Carol and the rest. Militech's all rattled up. Cut them off. They won't last long on that site.
Jesus Christ.
I'm taking the Panzer. They need all the help they can get.
Are you out of your mind? The answer is no. You can't operate the Panzer alone without frying that gonk brain of yours.
Do you have a better idea? They're family, Pan. I'm not leaving them behind.
Saul, are you on board with this? V, someone make him see reason.
Mitch is right. The three of us have still got a decent shot. But without him, they've got none.
You're sure about this?
Saul, we're talking goddamn suicide.
Look out for yourselves.
They'll kill you.
I'll catch you later. Carol, I'm heading your way. Hang in there.
Saul.
You'll owe me a beer after this.
They're gonna...
We can't let all this be for nothing. You two go on up and see what's gotten into it.
Yapacağı bir şey yok.
Secure the rear.
V, let's go.
Yani ya bütün klan ölecek ya da Mitch ölecek. Peki sen yanında gitseydin burada Ameri'yi bekleyeceğine.
Likewise for you.
Ya Saul niye burada amele gibi?
Please, no more cock ups, please. Jack in and start her up. It looks.
Moment of truth. Here it goes.
Got her in manual. Don't worry. No more power.
Ha, aynen gücü arttırabilirmişim. Öldü mü Panam bana mı öyle geldi? Ben öldüm.
Pan Am, everything all right? Pan Am, talk to me. No, Pan Am.
Yaşıyor bir şey yok.
I'm here. I'm a bit bruised is all. I've endured worse.
Pan Am. For a sec, I thought you'd.
It's okay, V. Everything's okay. Saul,
Sen ne yaptın?
any word from Mitch?
Ben bu herifi
Still
sevmiyorum.
nothing.
I knew it.
Could be a problem with the comms. Come on. Let's finish this.
Çok iyi. Abi düz yoldan gitmeye ne dersin? Sadece bir karar yani soru. Konuşabiliyor muyum? Konuşamıyorum. Okey, tamam. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Means we're still below the basement.
Ulan. Health basıyoruz, ciğerimiz düşüyor abi, bu ne ya? Aha buldum.
We have some kind of maintenance shaft.
Girdim abi.
Looks like it leads up.
Gonna puke?
Hatta kusma. Bir şey yok.
Stop to think. It's incredible we happen to be standing right where the AHQ bomb left a huge crater.
Bu arada arkadaş anladınız mı?
Isn't this place positively saturated with radiation?
Niye çok fazla canım var dediğimi.
Great.
Ya, 375 can basmam var. Sabaha kadar basarım.
He's having another seizure. V, are you okay?
İyiyim.
Hey!
Got it. Under control. Can't stop now. Anyone know where we are?
If we look around, we'll find out.
I see
Burada
something there.
ölmem
The
yani.
guards need our attention first.
Halledeceğim ben. Gardları halledeceğim. Sakin. Silahımı bir çıkarayım. İyiyim ben.
V, take care of the sentries.
Aha.
Something if you can.
Bakayım halletmişim. Bu ne oğlum, oyun Legendary sıçıyor şu anda. Ne verdi anlamadım Legendary. Yan silah bakıyorum. Hadi tamam, ben de hepsi öyle. Öldüler galiba. Ne yapıyorsunuz abi siz?
Quick and quiet. Q and Q.
They have a whole squad there. Convoy security, maybe.
Okay. Things are a little trickier than we
Sıkıntı
expected.
yok, gizli
The systems
hallederiz.
must have detected vibrations under the building when we drilled through. All units are on alert, which means instant cutoff of all passages, like rats in a cage.
Where exactly are we?
Plant and services level, and it's where we'll stay if we don't disable security.
Mikoshi. A ways to go still?
No, the lab is in the next sector over, but we need to get there first.
Are there any access points? Gotta get to one stat.
I'm looking. Give me a sec. I found one. It's not far. You can jack in your personal there.
Okay. Better hope there's a port for alt shard too.
I'm sending you the
Bir
short.
bakıyoruz USB girişi yok. Şok.
This goddamn lockdown
Just
first.
keep your heads down. Nobody needs to know about our little visit in here.
Bir saniye, ben burada bir tane daha save almak istiyorum.
You're gonna love it in solitary.
Jeez, are you trying to make new shrooms?
Sakin ol.
Code Red initiated.
Ne kod ediyor?
All employees are to remain where they are until the lockdown has been lifted.
These attacks won't accomplish anything. Shit, we've been made.
Yok, hayır. Made'lenmedik ya. Ne made'leneceğim lan?
Cut your losses already.
Bu ablayı göremiyoruz değil mi? Göremiyoruz.
Drop your weapon and show yourself.
Bağırıyor.
Okay, I'm here.
Bir şey yok, bir şey yok lan. Ben konuştum değil.
The shard's in.
Yes,
How much time do you need to...
it is done.
I'll be
Hell yes! It worked!
So we can keep going to Mikoshi.
Your path lies open.
Still alive, you two?
For now,
You good?
I'm ready.
Likewise. Let's move.
Mecha niye uçak kaldıracak gibi bir his var içimde.
Saul?
I feel it too. Something's amiss.
It's the hush.
Does anyone else have the chills?
Ha, alt hepsini aldı.
We'll soon find out what. Koshi is near.
Oo.
This is a code black! Code black! Everyone, run! I'll cover you!
She turned the car into a death trap.
Seems all takes no prisoners.
The guard tried to evacuate them.
Non-combatants. They didn't have to die.
Alt biraz abartmış mı ya?
She flatlined them all. They probably didn't even realize she had cut through their ice.
No mercy, it seems.
Gotta remember what mercy is, to show any.
Aç kapıyı.
I think this is it. We made it.
A few steps is all that separates you from Mikoshi.
Çok kolay oluyor.
Seems
Bir
you
bok
finally get
olacak.
your chance. We're with you, V, to the very end. The Aldecaldos always keep their word.
Çok çok.
We have the room past the partition.
Lan!
Then we'll be at
Lan! Lan! Lan nasıl geldi?
You can do this.
Çok sert, çok sert, çok sert. Oh!
Fuck. Interesting.
Careful, V.
Şimdi bir saniye. Gizli olmamıza gerek var mı? Yok. Şunu bir çıkaralım. Allah'ın belası. Ben seni hackleyebiliyor muyum? Sus sus. Ablam bas bas. Şşş, bir şey yok, bir şey yok. Al al, bunları da al, bunları da al. Yani sıkıntı, ben bu herife tek atardım bu arada. Stealth olsaydım ben bu herife çok rahat tek atarım. Neyse, tekrar ölmesini izleyelim. Galiba reklam yanından olmuş, özür dilerim. Ben atmıyorum.
You can do this.
Çok feci geliyor.
Heads up, reloading.
Git lan.
Tidy work, B.
Kaç roket atıyor, manyak bu. Aa, tek atmışım yanlışlıkla. Lan şeye tek atmışım yanlışlıkla. Robota. İn lan aşağıya. Boss fight'mış. Okumun boss fight'ı. Benim lan boss fight burada. Çık git lan buradan. Havai fişek gösterisi yapmaya gelmiş. Nereye koçum, nereye? Hadi canım. Arkadaşlar burada bir fight varsa benim boss benimdir yani. Kalkma yerde kal.
Their defenses are breached. The path to the core lies open, but we don't have much time.
Smasher'mış. I'm gonna smasher. Anladın?
Adam Smasher. I remember you. Promised to kill Silverhand once. Gonna let you in on a little secret. Johnny, he's here with us. Now he can't
Evet, sağlığı kötü oldu. Kafası karpuz gibi açıldı.
What the fuck are you talking about?
In the end, got you. Silverhand triumphs.
Shit. Biri nerede? Biri demişim. Ama duymadı. Panam. Ha. Gördün mü sizce? Çok kötü olmuş. Çok kötü olmuş. Anası olsun diye loot'unu yaptım. Ama şöyle düşün, bu daha kötü durumda. Suratı çok kötü durumda ya. Panam'ın. Allah.
You don't look too strong.
Acaba niye?
I'll make it.
The access point lies before you. Link to it, insert yourself, then search for me on the other side.
Konuşamıyor muyum?
Come on, lean on me.
I can do this.
Panam'la konuşma mı vardı? Geri aldım. Merak ettim. Bir saniye geri gideriz, bir şey olmaz. Varmış, doğru diyorlar.
So listen, all I know for sure is Alt's bound to stage a coup in my head. Can't know who'll be coming back from this cyber jaunt. So I gotta thank you now.
V, shut up and do whatever you have to do.
Any parting advice?
Just be yourself.
Bu kablo çok kalın, bana giremez o. Format attılar. Ne kadar isteyecekler acaba? Bu ne? Aynı çatıya geri mi döndük? Az önceki. Aha, kedi. Evet, o çatıya geri döndük. Aha. Oo, kafa çok kötü.
Let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights and one-night cheap hotels, and sawdust restaurants and oyster shells. Streets that follow like a tedious argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask what is it. Let us go and make our visit.
Yok mu aşağı atlama? Yokmuş. Biz bir kötü olmuşuz. Bir bireye gidersek böyle olur abi, yapacak bir şey yok yani. Ah, Johnny.
It worked. I'm gonna fucking live.
Gotta admit, you cobbled together a good plan.
Been my curse and my nightmare, Johnny. But I do owe you one thing. Day to day, with Silverhand by my side, I learned to kick down barriers. Now, nothing can hold me back. I can feel it.
Is that so? Meaning you've made a decision about us?
Want a word with Alt first. Where's the wench?
Haven't caught on yet, have you?
What? What do you mean?
Alt's already split us. Once you jacked into Mikoshi, she lit you up with Soul Killer.
Your output don't fuck around.
I am not his girlfriend.
Çok bunu demek istiyorum.
Hey, Alt. So seeing as we seem to have the soul splitting out of the way, what's next?
I am currently verifying the checksum and eliminating engram copy errors in the process.
Wait, you mean... Am I a construct?
She means you followed in my footsteps. Next step's to copy you into the Gonk's brain.
Yo, ben bu vücudu istiyorum.
Wait, hold on. I want to know what the hell happened to me exactly.
I applied Soul Killer to separating your two psyches, thereby creating V's distinct construct. An added analgesic protocol precluded any perception of pain. I was unable to eliminate all the changes made through the Johnny data incursion and override, but V's engram integrity remains high.
Meaning you can transfer his psyche back into his brain?
As if onto a blank, virgin partition.
You two still plan to
Tamam.
obliterate
Götümüzü
Mikoshi?
kurtardık.
It's gotta burn.
What about everyone locked away there?
I will free them. Take them with me.
Cut the crap. You'll gobble them up like so many morsels of code. Make them part of you.
As if they could hope for anything better.
Doğru. Haklı bu konuda bu arada. Bu konuda kesinlikle haklı.
So that's really it. We're done. You kept your word.
There is one aspect I
Hadi
failed to
bakalım.
take into account.
Alt? What?
The body is a key factor in this transaction. DNA reconfiguration by the relic has progressed too far. Added to aggressive, invasive medications, the body's immune system attacking its own neurons.
Christ, will you just skip to the end?
After I transfer your construct into your body, you will die. It is inevitable. It is imminent.
Bunu Johnny yapmadı bu arada. Bunu Johnny yapmadı bu arada.
Are you absolutely sure? Check again.
You shall live for about 6 months, perhaps somewhat more.
No, no, no. There's gotta be something. Something we haven't thought of.
Your body will see you as an intruder.
But it's my body.
The biochip's nanites have altered it permanently. The body is now Johnny.
Alt, give us a minute. V and I need to...
Ha, o hapları içmeyecektik. Aynen, o hapları ata ata.
I can't believe it. Everything. All we did. It was pointless. I've had enough of this. Of everything. You most of all.
Perfect. Because we're sticking to the plan. I'm going with Alt fuck knows where. You're keeping your body.
Where's she even gonna take you?
Beyond the Black Wall. To become part of her. Whatever the hell that means.
What's it like? Beyond the Black Wall.
Assuming I don't lose my fucking mind. At least no one can ride my ass there.
What about hanging around as a construct? Just till we find another way.
Finding another way would mean making a deal with Sokka. I'll pass.
Öbür şeyi çok merak ediyorum. Arasaka şeyini.
Jesus. To be a shapeless shadow in a digital afterlife. I really think I'd rather die.
It is freedom from the body's limitations, from the base worries of life in the world. It is a new perspective on all.
No. We're left with fading memories. Sharing a bed. Head-splitting hangovers. Sea breeze on my face. Sun's heat on my shoulders.
So take back your life. The 6 months you got left.
Didn't think life was worth clinging to. Not at any price, anyway.
'Cause it ain't.
Wrong. That light beyond the Black Wall. See? That's hope. Could be the flames of hell or heaven's grace. Might also be an engram reading code. But it's a promise of survival.
We've learned how to turn into pure data, but an animal still prowls inside us. And its instinct to survive almost can't be extinguished.
Yeah. That instinct's part of being human. But so is denying it.
Is there really no other way?
As I said, Johnny can retain the body, remain there, while you come with me.
Guess I meant, I don't know, a happier ending for everyone involved.
Here? For folks like us? Wrong city. Wrong people.
Yet the right to make a choice you have earned, through will and endeavor. This bridge leads deeper into cyberspace. Cross it and permanently sever the connection with your body. The path to your body passes through that mortal well.
Oh. If you were me, what would you do?
You should come with me.
What's that mean for me, exactly? Am I gonna become like you?
I was a netrunner. I understood how to survive. I cannot speak for you. Beyond the Black Wall, dangers lurk. It is no sanctuary. But it's better to be a free spirit shredded than to wither, trapped in a dying body.
Don't do it, V. You've been running from this all along. It'll change you. You won't be you anymore.
And you?
Already took that first step a while back. I'll have an easier go of it.
I told you. I said I wanted you to have my body. But I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Arkadaşlar her türlü ölecektik. En azından 6 ay yaşayalım. Şu ne? Diğer seçenek mi? Ha, yok. Yok. Johnny. Güzel bir yolculuktu.
Goodbye, V. And never stop fighting.
Bu arada net benim sonum. Ben böyle oynardım kesinlikle.
Up in smoke, with damage valued in excess of the annual budget of many a small country. Serves you right, sucker! How's it feel to be on your knees, huh?
Worry not, unwashed masses. Our wondrous lives in Night City won't change much, but when do they ever? We live midst dust and chrome, and midst dust and chrome we shall all die. Now for some good news and some bad news. Good news is something like a sandstorm this week.
Para bitti.
This dam. Remember it well. Our beginnings.
I did not know what to make of you then.
What did you make of me?
I wondered if you were anything like me. Carrying within you something damn important to prove to yourself.
I was. We both were. Bet you had no idea we'd end up like this, though.
Truer words I've never heard. Night City chewed us up good, didn't it?
Doesn't matter, don't think. We'll forget it all, tanning our backsides in the Arizona sun. Time and perspective.
Gelmeyecek sanki
Need a bit of
yanımıza.
both.
Look at the city. Somewhere in there, those bastards from Arasaka are wondering how they lost everything. They'll figure it out one day. But we'll be long gone.
Gotta say, didn't expect things to end this way.
Do you mean Mikoshi? Uh-huh. Night City. Did you think you would stay forever?
Mm-hmm. A couple of months ago, no way I'd have said I'd leave NC. Would have staked my life on it.
A wager I'd have lost if I'd taken it.
Yet here we are, on the road. Not sure I'd have found the courage without you. Thanks.
Ah, stop. And you'd best say your goodbye to this view. You won't see the city again.
It's just not there. What I'm looking for.
Do you think we'll ever find it?
Doubt it. But maybe that's not so bad. If Night City taught me anything, it's to beware of your dreams. Because somehow they always find a way to come back and bite you in the ass.
Shit, V. You're bleeding again.
Gonna figure this out, Pan Am. Vic's drug helps a bit now. And once we get to where we're going, we'll try all your contacts.
They've pulled some of our folks out of deep, deep cesspits. They'll help. You'll see.
Good to hear. It really is. Speaking of which, what about our plan?
Everything is set and confirmed. We'll meet our people soon. Gather our gear and set off.
Hayır, bence kötü
Yes,
değil.
the road could be hard.
O sana
But
göre.
as long as we don't fuck up, we should cross the border in a matter of hours.
Let's get out of here.
Sure. But V, get a good look at the city. One last time. If you need to, I mean. I'll wait in the car.
Çok güzel gözüküyor bu arada böyle bakınca şehir. Harbiden oyunda. İnanılmaz güzel gözüküyor. Çok güzel bir yer seçmişler.
Well, Night City. Good night and good luck.
Şarkıyı değiştirebilir miyiz?
Gentleman extraordinaire Yorinobu Arasaka confirmed that his sis, Hanako, was among the victims. So it seems we got a change of coming at the tippity top of the megacorp. Soaked in the usual gallons of blood, sweat, and
Kız kardeşini de öldürmüş.
This is rot. I've heard enough.
Aynen, bütün herifi öldürmüş.
Most of our people have already crossed. They'll wait for us on the other side.
And our souvenirs from Mikoshi?
If we so much as approached the gates with tech like that, they would wipe us out without warning. We've checked. Arasaka has people at every border crossing. But we know a road less traveled.
Just realized, here I am, klepping from Arasaka again.
Don't you worry. We'll pass right under the bastards' noses.
We better. New beginnings can be rough.
Don't you know it? There is one thing I will miss about Night City.
What's that?
The food. The Thai on 7th and Haywood. The pierogies down by the docks.
Seriously?
You'll understand once you've ridden with us for a while.
Damn, simping at his finest.
Just realized, already bringing everything I could possibly miss.
V, you are a sweet talker, aren't you?
But it works, doesn't it?
Simp God.
Say it works.
It works. All too well. You're with me now. We will figure out and take care of that piece of shit in your head.
I know.
Ahmet yaşıyor. Let's go.
Gun it or that storm will catch you.
Screw you.
Mitch, hey.
Hey, V.
Good to hear you, Chum. How's things?
Give me a month and I'll be as good as new. I told you all I'd be fine, didn't I?
Come on, Mitch. You weren't nearly that confident after Mikoshi. None of us were. He was in bed for weeks, a vegetable. It would have been the end of him if not for his synapses. Toughened, made almost fry-proof in panzers back in the war.
Did save everyone.
Bir Saul öldü ha.
Pity Saul's not with us. Or Teddy. Or Bobby.
Yeah, that
Or Scorpion.
bayağı ölmüş.
They would have kicked your ass out of whack after that move with the Panzer. Then hugged you until you puked.
I know, Pan Am, I know.
Gave us all a chance at a new start. Let's not fuck it up.
I'm glad you're with us, V. See you soon.
Saul çok kötü öldü. Saul yani
I can smell the ozone, even through the air conditioning.
It's that storm getting close.
Saul'ü karpuz gibi patlattılar abi, o çok kötü oldu. Evet, gerçi 2077'deyiz. Ölmemiş olabilir ama öldü gibi.
Okay, we've arrived.
It's high time.
Sağ ol, balonu patladı. Evet, tank. Abi kızın tankı var işte, yani anlamıyorsunuz, inanılmaz işe yarıyor. Yani sizin tankınız var mı? Yok. Ama kızım var.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we?
Gidelim koçum ya.
Hey, how are things? Is everything arranged?
Everything's almost set.
So you found it? Where we thought it would be?
All plans laid and in place.
They are indeed. Come see us when you're done. We'll talk about the who, what, and how.
Koçum, silahın hiç
See
boka
the
yaramadı.
child. He is pale and thin. V, let me be thoroughly honest with you.
Okay.
You look like shit. The great outdoors truly serve you so poorly.
Göte bak ya. Lan. Yöneticiyi arıyorum
Exactly the
yanlışlıkla.
contrary, cowboy. Starting to feel really alive.
Harbiden bu herif ölür dedik, öldür yani bizde gömer bu herif.
The optimism of youth. Bad thoughts are cheap,
Ya,
but they smear
İlhan
over
abi
the truth like
arayacağım.
mud. You think you run out of fuel before the stop? You will. You think you're about to die? Your days are numbered. Now you had better ready yourself. We've got a border to cross and a storm to run from. It's a hell of a lot for one day.
Tamam, sustu mu? İlhan abi nerede? İlhan abi aç. İlhan abi. İlhan abi. İlhan abi ölmedi arkadaşlar bende. Abi çıkartamıyorum. Hayır, silah umurumda değil ya. Aa, silah alabildim elime. Yok, silah umurumda değil. Şu kıyafetleri giyip çıkmak istiyordum. O yüzden.
Need any help preparing?
No, it's all packed and ready to go. We were waiting for you.
Adam verdiği silah kaldı yani.
All right. So the plan. One more time.
We won't take any official crossing. I think you know that, right? So there's this old smuggling tunnel.
Yine mi tünele giriyoruz? Hadi
We'll aim to
bakalım.
use that. It's near the wall.
So you found a gate in the wall. Clever.
Not in as much as under.
It's one of those old smuggling tunnels. Thankfully, it's still
Yüzde
open.
şehirden ayrıldı aynen.
It wasn't the easiest
Seattle'daydı en
thing to
son.
locate after all these years. But now, nothing can stop us now.
Look, tunnel's cool and all, but we gotta get there first. And what about security up and down the border? Whole area's brimming with tech. Drones on perpetual patrol. Heavier stuff too, maybe.
Don't worry. We know what's there and what to do about it. And Carol and Cassidy will keep the corpos off our tail.
And nobody's likely to spot us.
Sooner or later, the border guards will realize something's not right.
But by the time they get around to it, we'll be far, far away. Plus, that storm's a true stroke of luck. It should cover our tracks.
We'll need more than a storm to keep the corpos off our tail.
Got bigger concerns than us. And even if they don't, just let them try and catch us. They'll regret it. Great. And once we've crossed, what then?
We'll make for our meeting point, join the rest of our people there, then we'll move on towards Tucson.
And once there, we call the shots, right?
We know the roads like the back of our hand. And down in Arizona, we have some old favors to call in.
Yeah.
So even if I wanted to, I got nothing to worry about.
Starting today, it's not all on your back. You're no longer alone, V. You'll get used to it. It's nice.
Looks like I've got a debt of gratitude to pay now.
Oh, come the fuck on. We're all riding in the same wagon.
And thanks to you, we stole enough Arasaka tech to build an aircraft carrier.
Believe me, on the list of those wanted dead or alive, our names are right under yours. Well, time to move, before that storm finds us.
Dediğim gibi tankı var. Enover siyah. Çok teşekkür abone olduğun için canımsın. En iyi beğenmişsin. Eyvallah, hoş geldin. Oles Quest çok teşekkür 5. ay için. Mr. Potoy Tomp çok teşekkür ederim. Ezrax 28. ay Kutlucan 7. ay.
We're ready. After you, Pan Am.
Are we all set?
Mm-hmm.
So jack in. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it.
This is your big new beginning. So you have to start it like a real nomad, behind the proverbial wheel. Mostly go straight, go around the bigger holes, and don't lose the rest. Got it?
Okay, alright.
I will deal with the nitro. The mix will go straight to the cylinders. If I don't sync it just right manually, it could blow us to bits.
I think that's best avoided.
Fuck. I just realized something.
What?
The border wall. It wasn't here when I was little. I never imagined it would be. But I had this inkling that everything was different up north. That some bright fucking future awaited me there.
Yeah, I think I know what comes next. Once you wound up on the other side and nothing changed, you thought Night City was the answer. Everything would change there.
Yes. And you know the tale's end, too. I'm returning. Right back to where I started.
No. I'd be the same place on the other side, same space, but you're different. Totally different.
All in all, you're right. And I have you. And the rest of these clowns. You ready?
Been ready always.
Then hit it! Home stretch! Full speed ahead!
They've launched the drones.
Carol! Cassidy! Get moving!
I'm heading west and activating the jammers. They've marked me. I'm turning east to get them off your tail. Good luck, kid. See you on the other side.
Yardım edeyim diye dönmüştüm. Adam ben gideyim dedi.
The nitro is ready. Say goodbye to Night City. It's your last chance.
Got nothing left to say. Start her up. The wheel is yours.
Let's ride. Exactly what you wanted. A new beginning.
Don't slow down, Pan Am. Not yet.
Bu arada chatte birisi çok soru söylüyor. Korpo başladık, Nomad bitirdik. Ben ilk testi yaptığımda Nomad çıkmıştım. Ne testi? Hangi karaktersin testi? Family. Ulan Jackie. O bizden çıkan mermiydi. Jackie'nin şeyi değildi. Geriye bıraktı abi işte.
It's perfect. All great, Pan Am. We're going home.
Ben bu sonu çok beğendim. Benim sonum bu. Ben buna okeyim bu arada. Benim için çok güzel bir son bu. Aha ölüyoruz galiba. Bekle daha bitmedik.
Hey, V. How's life out there in the desert? Getting some sun? Some fresh air in those lungs? Don't forget to get yourself a checkup every once in a while. Any dust or dirt gets into that insulation, you're done. Of course, decent ripper is harder to find out there than a 4-star hotel.
Adam Victor be. Dur yerimi değiştireyim. Save'e dönmeyi yaparız oğlum. Save zaten bende şu anda. Öküz gibi save aldım. Her boku deneyeceğiz.
V, is it true what they say? You rolling around in the dirt with the aldecaldos?
Ya
Have you lost your mind, mijo? Didn't you get in enough trouble already, eh? Night City was too boring for you. Estás loco, eh? Crazy, completely crazy. Just watch out for yourself, okay? Don't do anything stupid. Because I'm not going to a second
Kaç saatte bitirdim? 50 saatte bitirdim.
If you want to see some old faces, don't forget to stop by Mama Wells.
50'den de fazla olabilir bu arada.
Just give me a call before, and I'll make my
Ve
specialty like
bayağı side görev var şu anda.
Cuídate, V.
Hey, V! Long time no see. Let me guess, you still the top of your game in all of Night City? Yeah, I left all that.
Biz de bıraktık.
I guess I'm just calling to say thanks.
175 saat yani boş yapmamış bu arada. Oyunu hepsini bitirmek için cidden 150'nin üzerine oynaman lazım. Çok görev var arkadaşlar şu anda.
Take it from me, V. If you ever get the chance, just leave. Leave and don't look back. The weight it takes off your shoulders, I can't even describe it. All right, enough lecturing. Take it easy, man.
Yan görevlerle beraber 50 saat, evet.
Hey V, listen, I don't think I'll make it back to camp tonight. Sandstorm's coming our way. No choice but to sit tight and hold it out. Just wanted to say, I know this isn't the first time. You know, that we had plans. Never realized how hard being a chief would be. Always looked so easy from the outside. I'm so
Peki beni niye telefon mesajı atıyor bunu?
You can't even begin to imagine how much it means to me. How... Guess it's time to go. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
V, hey. Christ, that run we did. My heart's still pounding. The pack of nomads versus Arasaka. Oh, I mean, the odds were totally stacked against us. I didn't know if we'd get out alive. But hey, we made it. And you know why? Because you were the one leading the charge, V. The craziest, baddest merc from Pacifica to the Appalachians. I don't know what you're up to right now, what your plans are. Just remember, we'd walk through hell and back with you, brother, anytime. Until next time, eh? Take care.
Hey, Rogue here. I wanted to... Oh, voicemail. Why not? V? I was wondering if you could pass the message along to Johnny. 2 messages, actually. One, that he's an arrogant, egotistical son of a bitch. And second, that it was nice to talk to him again. Both of you, take care of yourselves, okay?
Hey,
so, funny thing just said, oh, fuck's sake, voicemail again. Do you ever answer the phone? Like ever? Seriously, I can get through to data term customer service faster than you. What did I even... Oh, yeah. You know that Us Cracks agent called me and asked if I would go on tour with them? At first, I was like, over my dead fucking body. But then I thought, hey, wait, that could actually be fun. So, who knows? Well, there's the latest gossip for you, if you even care. Call me back when you can, okay? Peace out.
Acaba bu heriflerle tanışmasam bunlar çıkıyor mu?
Hey. So, here's the thing. A couple fellas from the 5th precinct busted a shop selling illegal iron.
Çıkmıyor mu?
Sawed-offs, stun guns, mustard gas canisters.
Çok güzel abi işte.
Orders from on up were to blow it all to the ground.
Ferit'te çıkmadı. Abi işte aynen bak. Benim için oyunun güzel kısmı var. Benim yaşadığım kişiler, benim tanıştığım kişiler bunu etkiliyorsa benim için yeterli abi. Daha ne yani? Ya dediğim gibi oyun full blown RPG değil. Öyle bir şey olmasını beklemiyorum ama bunu istiyorum ben. Yani benim bir hikayemin manası var. Benim... İlhan abi!
A death poem. It contained their final thoughts about life, about death.
Adamsın!
Many of them of late. Some were truly works of beauty. Yet I am not a samurai, so I bid you farewell with simple words.
Ben de öldü biliyorum. Ben kurtardım İlhan abini.
Xero.
Olsun.
Hey, it's Peralez. B, you're gonna want to hear this.
First, lan!
To go somewhere no one's listening.
Bu herif ölmemiş.
Okay, so my wife, Elizabeth, she's in.
Ayda!
She keeps saying I should look after myself. Tells me to take these pills. Says they're vitamins. Got them analyzed at a lab, and they look okay. But how am I supposed to know if somebody didn't falsify the
Bu adam
results?
full paranoyak olmuş.
When you get a sec, call me, okay? Oh yeah, and don't forget to delete this message.
Yok abi, ikisi de işin içinde değil. Kadını sadece kontrol ettiler. Kadın anlaşamadı.
Hey V, listen, I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot. I know the reading's not as strong without you here, but we haven't seen each other for so long, and well, one thing led to another. You know what I drew? The chariot, the lovers, and the sun. Looks like you've got a good life ahead of you out in the Badlands. Good luck, V. Be free.
Ben çok memnunum finishimden. Ben bitişimden çok memnunum. Görmediğimiz kim var acaba? Sağ tarafta. T-Bug öldü. Evelyn de öldü, onu kurtaramıyorsun. Peder var. Evet, pederi görmedik. Regina kimdi? Aa, Vakado da çıkmadı. Claire gelmedi. Dizi geliyor mu ya? Ha, polis olan. Ha, full yan görevlerini bitirmedik çünkü onların, doğru. Doğru. Doğru. Delemeyin geliyor mu ki? Delemeyin gelen var mı? Geliyor mu? Aa, çok enteresan. Ben delemeyeni şey yaptım ya, birleştirdim ya, ondan öyle oldu. Birleştirdiğim için oldu. Birleştirmesem, öldürseydim gelmez, şey yapardı. Çok iyiydi. Ben acayip eğlendim oyundan. Çok zevkli bir oyundu. Çok keyif aldım abi oyundan. Oğlum zaten yani çarşambadan beri yani Cyberpunk dışında başka bir şey yapmıyorum ki. Çarşambadan beri Cyberpunk dışında başka bir bok yapmadım. 5 gündür sadece Cyberpunk oynuyorum. Hayatta başka bir şey yapmıyorum bu arada, net bir şekilde. Kaç saatte bitti? 50'nin üzerinde. 50'nin üzerinde. 50 51 52 filan. 50'nin üzerinde. Dur bir tur geliyor. Ben daha oynarım oğlum zaten. Ben Xbox'ta bile şeye başladım. 2. tura başladım.